a major breakthrough. US President Donald Trump has claimed that Israel and Lebanon have agreed to a 10-day ceasefire set to begin at 5 p.m. EST on Tuesday. According to Donald Trump, this breakthrough comes after the conversation with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Lebanese President Joseph Aoun as part of the efforts to move towards a broader peace process. In a post, Donald Trump revealed that Israeli and Lebanese representatives recently met in Washington, D.C., marking their first engagement in over 3 decades. He added that both leaders could soon be invited to the White House, while Vice President J.D. Vance and Secretary of State Marco Rubio have been asked with working closely to secure a lasting peace agreement. Earlier, President Joseph Aoun had spoken to Donald Trump and thanked him for the efforts to de-escalate the tensions, while also holding talks with Secretary Marco Rubio, signaling momentum on the diplomatic front. Meanwhile, Lebanese Prime Minister Nawaf Salam has welcomed the ceasefire announcement, thanking multiple countries, including the US, France, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Qatar and Jordan for their role in mediation. Adding to the response, United Nations Secretary General Antonio has welcomed the announcement of a ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon. He praised the role of the United States in facilitating the move and said that he hopes it will pave the way for long-term negotiations and lasting peace in the region. He also urged all parties to fully respect the ceasefire and comply with international law at all times. However, it's important to note that there has been no formal joint confirmation yet from either Israel or Lebanon on the ceasefire timeline announced by Donald Trump.
I think they will. I think it's going to be, actually it's very exciting because it's 48 years. We're going to be meeting with Bibi Netanyahu, as you know, and the president of Lebanon. And I had a great talk with both of them today. They're going to be having a ceasefire, and that'll include Hezbollah. And I think it could be number 10 for me.
I'm against the ceasefire because if we do the ceasefire right now, it's going to be a problem because we have to get into the war again in about a month, maybe 2 months. It never ends. We have to finish it right now.
I think that if this is a real ceasefire, then it's long overdue. There is no territorial dispute here. It's just an Iranian proxy called Hezbollah, jamming the whole region down. I think it would be best for the people of Lebanon and the people of Israel to end this war. Not just a ceasefire, but a peace agreement, a real peace agreement. No one will lose anything. There's only something to gain here for everyone. Hezbollah needs to go back to Iran.
Ceasefire, there's no ceasefire now. I hope there'll be a ceasefire, which means we're going to live in a much better way of life. We'll wait for it. But since now, who knows?
It is ice breaking. You know, the point was that when the second round of talk, which was to take place between US and Iran, so the Iran had put a condition that there can't be any further talk until there is a ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon. So once that has been achieved, I think now that there are possibility of having a second round of peace talk between US and Iran in possibly in Islamabad. Now, why this peace talks have been successful? Remember that initially only that the US has basically forced both the president of Lebanon, on Joseph, and the Prime Minister of Israel, Netanyahu, to come to the Washington. After 34 years, they had a direct talk, and now the peace has been brokered and there will be a ceasefire for 10 days. I think it is a step in the right direction. It will also help in the second round of negotiation. Now, you know, the problem here is not Lebanon. There is no problem between Israel and Lebanon. The problem is between Israel and Hezbollah. Hezbollah is a proxy of Iran. And remember, there are 3 proxies: Hamas, Hezbollah, and Houthi. Out of them, Hamas is a Sunni militant group, whereas the Hezbollah and Houthi rebel are Shia militant group. And now, as far as Hezbollah is concerned, they say that we are not going to follow this ceasefire. And Hezbollah is the one which is in the southern Lebanon, and they are the one which are attacking the northern part of Israel. And almost 1 lakh people have been, you can say, settled down to a different place. Now, what Israel is trying to do is trying to push Hezbollah toward the central part of Lebanon and go up to Litani River, which is about 30 kilometers, make it a buffer zone. And this fight is going on, and there was a guerrilla warfare being done by Hezbollah, and Hezbollah is quite strong. because they have got weapons from Iran and they have got the best of the weapons in terms of missile rocket drones. But certainly, in case if this peace prevails in between Israel and Hezbollah, and that is a part of Lebanon, I think it's a step in the right direction. It will have a positive impact